There's a place, a school, an institution where a professor resides. One that for the past 30 years has traveled the world teaching others. A pioneer in America of the fighting science of Savate. One who codified the sports of this fighting style. One who has produced clubs, champions, and continues to develop. Listen to words of Professor Buitrón.
Tactic Thursday, and we have a great question, especially with the fight that everybody saw of UFC this past Saturday with the accident that was inside. Was it an accident? Was it not an accident? Does Savate have stuff to defend against that? Does it use that? Well, let me tell you something real quick. There's a lot, remember, Savate and Buitron says they're all kicking arts to the legs. They use a lot of kicks towards the legs in many different forms and fashions. There's a rule within the sport of Savate Buitron that you cannot use your tibia to block, and you cannot use your tibia to strike with. Everything has to be done with the shoot level. Okay, so tight kicks that are done with the calf, that's frowned upon, but there's ways to get around it. And what I'm talking about is when we're looking at stuff like that, is what I'm going to be talking about now is when I was in France, my Professor Buitrón showed me a lot of techniques. Okay, let me tell you why. There's a lot of schools in France, and every club in France, major club, had its own techniques that were for those clubs. Certain kicks, certain counters, certain things that were particular to those clubs. Why was that? Because you had so many. You never knew if you were going to fight somebody in the street. A lot of people do not understand the whole respect within Buitron and Savate and all that that's going on. A silver glove, most everybody knew who silver gloves were. Everybody knew what a professor was. You didn't disrespect the professor. That was just the way it was. You didn't disrespect a silver glove, a younger grade silver glove. But that doesn't mean that you're in the street, you're not going to fight one or somebody. If you're in a nightclub or club or what have you, and you get into an entanglement. You do not know who's been taught. Okay? With that being said, there were techniques that Buitrón taught me how to use to specifically damage the tibia of the leg. In every fight of UFC that the tibia has been broken, and I can show you pictures right here, and you're going to start seeing them. Every one of those fights, they have hit the knee. And why is that? Okay, in Savate, this is where you hit. It is not the knee. It is all around the leg in this circle. So if I put a tape around me, there'll be a ring around my leg. Understand? Right here, all the way around, inside to the back. When we're in a guard, look at in a guard, and I literally do this, I'm putting my knee out there. Okay? And if they all hit the knee, well, guess what's going to happen to that kick? Coming in with force. It's going to snap. So a lot of techniques were done this way. Placing it so the fuerte will come in and hit, and they'll break themselves as the hit comes in. Okay, all right guys. My son and I are going to show you where the striking is. Okay. So he's going to give you a fuerte, and he's going to show you where the rear leg fuerte is going to strike on the leg. Look. Okay, he hits you right here. He can hit the back, hit the front, and on both legs. So if I'm here, he can hit the rear side. He can actually go behind me. Okay, or he can step out and hit from the inside. Boom. So you have 3 targets on 2 legs, okay, that you're looking for. You do not strike the knee because things and accidents of that nature can occur, right? So as my son kicks here, This is what Paul-raymond would always teach us. See? Boom. Boom. Even though it was illegal, I'm going to put it in there with a hook. So in other words, I threw a hook and he cracked his tibia. That would happen all the time. And I asked him the question, why do you teach us that? He goes, because I have to teach you in the line. Good technique and bad technique. It's not bad technique, the dangerous technique to hurt the other opponent, because you never know who you're going to meet. And if I teach you just to be nice and soft and play by the rules, and somebody else is teaching you not, you're not going to be able to recognize, and it's going to hurt you, and you're going to be the one that's going to be in danger. So I'm very glad of what my professor installed to me. This is what actually happened. Again, it comes in, boom, okay? Comes in again, bang. Okay? He was not doing that. He actually did this. And every fight that you see, you can go over, that's exactly what happened. And when you hit that edge, that 90-degree, that bent knee, it's like punching a corner of a wall. Fortunately, that happens. Guys, train hard. That's a tactic for you guys. Train it. In case you ever come across somebody that's trying to hurt you, go ahead and do it. Till next time, much peace.
Secret of Laredo. Buitron Academy, 956-401-4868. Savate.biz.